Capture the objectives.
Hey guys, LRBCordova here,
Securing
doing
Charlie.
another gameplay and commentary. This is a domination game on Havana, and
Securing Bravo.
I get a pretty good score, and some guy, if you didn't just see that, he had like the same emblem as me, sort of. It looked really crappy though. He like did it with a bunch of triangles and stuff, and I don't like it as much as mine. I think mine's pretty good. And for like the mustard, he used lightning bolt. But anyways, if you guys want, I can show you a
Securing
little
Bravo.
tutorial on how to make that my emblem that I have now. It's
Our
pretty
spy
cool.
plane's in
It's
the air.
good to show off, I guess. But anyways,
Securing B.
I felt so stupid over this past week. You don't know you're as stupid as me until you take a test, write down the wrong test ID number, and still get a higher grade than you should have before. That was so bad. Like, I still got a pretty bad grade. I got like a D. Surprisingly enough, that brought my grade up. But I got a D on the test, and I wrote down the wrong number, and I should have failed it miserably. Putting the wrong number got me
Bravo
good.
secure.
I want to say 13 points
Friendly spy
higher,
plane inbound.
which is kind of a lot if it's a 100-point test. Or maybe it was 50-point quiz, I don't know.
Losing
But
Bravo.
it was pretty bad. Just like that aim right there, that was horrible. I used the entire clip to get a guy that was laying down. Anyways, what I want to talk about today is theater mode. Treyarch has to fix that shit. Theater mode is killing me. I got 3 gameplays, like 3 legit gameplays. The first one was a domination game on Stadium. Like, this was the first week the map pack came out. I went 36-4, and I went into the theater mode, and it didn't have my game. Or no, it had it. It said, but it was
Friendly spy
temporarily
plane inbound.
like disabled or something, and I couldn't get it back after that. And then there was another game. I went flawless for my first time, and I was using a freaking sniper. It was a team deathmatch on WMD. I went like 18 or 19-0. My kill streaks were like chopper gunner, blackbird, spy plane, and I used a freaking sniper, and it didn't get that good. And now, of course, as of like 2 days ago, I got a gameplay.
Our SR-71 is in the air.
34-3 on firing range. 34-3. It didn't have it. Of course, that's an 11.33 kill death ratio. And it showed up on my player card, on my combat record. Showed up there. Didn't show up on theater mode. Treyarch really has to fix that. And I think what really messed it up was right as the game ended. Like, legitimately, the game, it just showed up the score, and then it said, everyone quit out, and it said host migration, or not host migration, connection interrupted, and then it disconnected from the lobby, said it couldn't find anyone or whatever,
Friendly spy plane inbound.
and basically that, I guess, made it so that I could not get the
Losing
gameplay.
Charlie.
I even went to recent players that I've played with, and I checked all of their recent games to find it, so then maybe I could scroll through to mine. They didn't have it either. So Treyarch needs to get on that. They have like the host migrations during games.
Enemy spy
When it
plane
comes to the
above.
connection interrupted, there's no, I don't know how to put it, but there's no way to get your gameplay if it's like that. So I'm gonna try to.
UAV standing by.
I'm gonna try to get the gameplay recording it live, and hopefully that'll work out a little better. But I'm pissed off, and it's because of all the freaking rage quitters. Like, if you have hosts, you should almost never rage quit in the middle of a match. You have the 4-bar connection. You must seriously suck, or have a seriously bad game if you're gonna rage quit in your host.
Losing B.
No one likes to see a host that rage quits. Oh my god! Freaking dog.
Waiting for your
Yeah,
mark.
I get my dogs.
Friendly dogs inbound.
Anyway, so you shouldn't. I don't think you should ever rage quit out of a game because that pisses everybody off, because then you go through the whole host migration and stuff, and it kills everybody else's game. Because someone like me that doesn't get a good game that often, I need to work hard to get those games and play really well. And if you're just gonna rage quit out of the lobby, then that's not cool, because I'm probably not going to play a game like that again very soon. And I'm probably not going to enjoy you rage quitting, because I need to post this up. I need to post those games up onto my channel. And if I don't get those games, like if people rage quit every time I get a gameplay, then I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. There'd be no point for it unless I recorded live. And other people that have to use theater mode to record, or just choose to, if you rage quit on them, then there'd be, once again, there'd be basically no YouTube channels unless you recorded live gameplay like you had to do in MW2 and stuff. So I think, well, Black Ops or WOPS has a really good idea on theater mode. I think they should have to master it, because the way it's going now, it's not really helping a lot of people out if you don't get the games that are actually good, because whenever you get a good game, then people rage quit, and the host migrates, and then it says connection interrupted, and then you don't get the game. So if they're able to hook it up somehow so that it saves the game as you play it. So, for example, if you played like half a game and then you rage quit out, it would only show half the game. It wouldn't save the entire game and just like stop at your part from where you quit out. But if it saved half the game as you went along, then that would save a lot of people's time, because when they rage quit at the very end, which I didn't even understand. Like, the scoreboard just showed up, 34-3, which is really good, and then they rage quit, and then it stopped. It didn't show the gameplay anymore after they rage quit, which I didn't really understand. So, if you guys could, like, I'm not saying you guys, but if you guys are gonna rage quit, make sure at least you're not host. If you're a host, you should never rage quit, and if you are going to rage quit, then try to do it try to make sure that no one has a freaking chopper gunner in the air, or just called in their dogs, or something like that, because if you're actually a good player, then people shouldn't be able to get dogs on you that often unless you've just joined the game. But if you rage quit, then people that that are searching for a match will then go into the game where someone just called in their dogs and there's a chopper gunner in the air. So basically, they either have to leave the game then, or choose to go, if they're lucky, 1 in 9, something like that. So you can't rage quit, because then you put, first of all, you put gameplays out of the question. Then you put other people's kill-death ratios in harm's way, I guess. And that's just going to be a huge side, because if everyone does that every time someone gets a good game, then the best game that you could ever get is 11-0, or unless you don't use any kill streaks, then that'll be something else. But anyways, that's the end of my game. Went 24-2 on Havana Domination. See you guys later. Peace.